Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. Last night we had 4 out of 6 wins from our games. We almost made it 6 out of 6 if not for the Atalanta versus Dortmund game, where corners went under 7.5. They had 5 corners in the first half and only 1 corner in the second half, can you imagine? Also, the Millwall versus Birmingham game had over 11.5 corners. Enough of yesterday's results. Now, stick around as we break down tonight's 6 picks from the UEFA Europa League and UEFA Conference League. I've built each selection carefully, and I'll walk you through the reasoning behind every market selected. These are the strongest angles on the board for tonight's action. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please click the subscribe button and enable the notification bell to receive updates whenever I upload new videos, so you don't miss any of our games. Let's catch this game 1. UEFA Conference League AZ Alkmaar versus FC Noah Yerevan data analysis summary. AZ Alkmaar dominate possession 70% plus in first leg and generate high shot volume at home. But defensive absences, Chavez goes suspended, Glazy, Cassius injured, create vulnerability. FC Noah sit deep, counter effectively 1-0 first leg win, and have limited away scoring in Europe. Predicted outcomes. Over 1.5 Alkmaar goals. AZ must chase 1 goal deficit at home, strong scoring form. 3-1 last league win. Over 7.5 corners. AZ home average pushes 10 plus total. First leg already 7 despite away. Under 2.5 first half goals. Cautious opening expected with Noah parked bus low 1H output in. Samples, confidence percentage 82%. Expert opinion, AZ's home attacking pressure and corner threat combined with Noah's defensive setup point to a controlled but goal-heavy second half after a low-scoring first period, making this builder a high-value, data-backed combination for the return leg, Game 2. UEFA Conference League Crystal Palace vs HSK Zrinjski Mostar data analysis summary. Crystal Palace PL mid-table have solid home scoring but concede in 5/8 recent. 1-1 first leg draw shows vulnerability. Zrinjski Bosnian leaders are unbeaten in 14 away outcomes but leaky in Europe and must chase. Predicted outcomes. Over 7.5 corners. Palace home volume plus Zrinjski press equals 9-11 total expected. Over 1.5 total goals. Tight ag plus both need result drives open play. Over 3.5 first half corners. Early wide attacks from Palace. Home 1-0 handicap 1-0. Palace win by 1 margin likely at Selhurst Park. Confidence percentage 79% expert opinion. Palace's home dominance and corner generation against. Zrinjski's need to attack create multiple scoring and set-piece opportunities, with the handicap covering a narrow but probable Eagles victory. Game 3. UEFA Europa League Celta Vigo vs PAOK data analysis summary. Celta 2-1 first leg lead, have recent clean sheets and home strength. PAOK weakened by 7 absences, Zivkovic suspended. Multiple injured and must chase aggressively. Predicted outcomes. Over 1.5 total goals. PAOK need 2+. Celta home scoring supports. Over 6.5 corners. Celta home plus PAOK press equals 8-10 total. Over 2.5 bookings. PAOK desperation plus rev trend. Home 1-0 handicap 1-0. Celta cover narrow win. Confidence percentage 81% expert opinion. Celta's organized home shape and set-piece threat against a depleted PAOK side chasing the tie point to a goal-filled card-heavy match with the hosts advancing comfortably on the night. Game 4. UEFA Conference League Fiorentina vs Jagiellonia Bialystok. Data analysis summary. Fiorentina 3-0 first leg lead are in strong conference form with efficient home scoring. Jagiellonia heavily weakened and outclassed away 0 in first leg. Predicted outcomes. Under for 0.5. Total cards. Low intensity control game with ref average. Over 7.5 corners. Fiorentina home volume. Plus Jagiellonia chase. Home 1-0 handicap 1-0. Fiorentina win by 1 rotation possible, but quality gap. Under 2.5 first half goals. Measured start with 3-0 aggregate cushion. Confidence percentage, 84% expert opinion, Fiorentina's superior quality and home efficiency. Against a depleted Jagiellonia side, create a low card. Corner-heavy affair with the Italians advancing via controlled, narrow margin victory. Game 5, UEFA Europa League Stuttgart vs Celtic data analysis summary. Stuttgart for 2-1 first leg lead is in excellent form, high scoring. Yale home dominance. Celtic heavily rotated, weakened 12 absences, and poor away in Europe. Predicted outcomes. Over 7.5 corners. Stuttgart home plus Celtic counter equals 9-11 total. Over 1.5 total. Goals. Stuttgart's scoring streak continues. Away 0-2-4, handicap 0-2-4. Celtic need for goals near impossible with weakened squad. Over 1.5 bookings, L intensity plus rev. Confidence percentage, 83% expert opinion, Stuttgart's vertical attack and corner threat against it. Rotated, leaky Celtic defense point to a dominant home display with multiple goals and set pieces. While the handicap reflects the near impossible task for the visitors. Game 6, UEFA Europa League Nottingham Forest vs Fenerbahce Istanbul data analysis summary. Forest 3-0 first leg lead are defensively solid in LCS streak with home strength. Fenerbahce heavily depleted, 7+ key absences and poor away in knockouts. Predicted outcomes. Under for 0.5 total cards, control game with low ref intensity. Over 7.5 corners, Forest home volume plus. Fener press, over 2.5 bookings, some frustration from visitors. Away 0-3 handicap 0-3, Fener need for goals highly unlikely. Confidence percentage, 80% expert opinion, Forest's organized home defense and corner generation. Against a severely weakened Fenerbahce side, create a low card. Corner-rich match where the visitors face an insurmountable aggregate task. And that's the full breakdown of today's Bet Builder ticket. If you enjoy smart, data-backed betting analysis, like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Important disclaimer, this content is for 18 only. Betting involves risk. Please gamble responsibly. Predictions are based on data and trends, not guarantees. See you in the next one.